Welcome to In Bed with Bev 5!
Oh, squeaky bed.
Today's show is a really super special day for Valentine's Day, which I am co-presenting with the most amazing shaft, the Tantric from the fabulous of unicorns.
That's correct, yes.
So this special episode for Valentine's Day is dedicated to love.
My favourite thing.
My favourite thing.
It's our favourite thing. Woo!
So before further ado, let's get the show rolling with Conscious Tip of the Day. Woo! Now, as a priestess of love, what I have discovered on my journey of expanding into love is that to really feel more love in my heart and in my being, I have to kind of de-layer and clutter all the kind of wounding and barriers to love that are there, and have been there within my heart from woundings from the past. There's this beautiful quote from Rumi. He says, "Your task is not to seek for love, but merely to seek and find all the barriers within yourself that you have built against it."
Rubbing away the layers.
Rubbing them away, babes. Well, actually, do that again. Because now we're going to introduce a couple of practices that people can actually do, right? To feel more love in their bodies.
Talk to me.
Right now. Well, this thing is very much like a little meditation that anyone can do on their own, right? So anyone who's like wanting to feel more love, or they want to kind of deal with some heartache that they're feeling right now.
Boo-bake.
Would you say boo-bake?
I got boo-bake.
Yeah, boo-bake. Well, we're not going to be looking at the boobs right now, apart from they are right there.
Banging.
Banging. Okay, so what you do is you take the middle of your fingers. What's that? Your fingertips, isn't it?
It's your fingertips, you're right.
And you press them onto your sternum. Behind your sternum is your heart chakra. Chakra, chakra. Chakra. So this is the place where we often feel the heartache and the compassion and the love. So what we do is we press onto that a little bit so we feel some pressure. Feel some pressure. You can do this on your own, or if you're with someone, they can do it to you actually. When you're on your own, you press into this and you breathe in deeply. Okay, and you just keep breathing normally, because otherwise you'll run out of breath. Yeah. But what happens, keep going, you do it, is that as you breathe in all your pain, all your suffering. Yeah. And then exhale. So just keep doing that. Now, if you were on your own, you'd be doing this for a little while. You'd be going back.
Sad.
Yeah, that's right. You will start to feel some sad
all
feelings.
The emotions of the world.
All the emotions are rising up. You can breathe in all your pain, all the world's pain, and you begin to feel it. And you allow that, and you just let any emotions that are coming up to be felt. Do not try and hold them back. Just keep breathing in the pain, breathing in the pain. It's a paradox, right? We keep doing this for a bit of a while, and then as we exhale, we breathe out love. And we keep doing that. So we breathe in the pain and we breathe out the love. 20 minutes, 15 minutes, maybe even 30 minutes, you might want to do this practice to truly clear the heart so that it's more open and ready to receive, give, feel, share, love.
Well, there's an old unicorn proverb. Very, very old, ancient, old unicorn proverb.
From last week.
From last week. All made up. Which is, without the tears of emotions, there can be no rainbows of the soul. So deeper the pain of the heart, the more joy it could hold.
It's true.
Very true.
Very true. So I've just demonstrated a practice that one can do on one's own.
Yes.
How about, could you show us something two people could do together to feel more love?
Okay.
Please.
Well, there's something I invented. It's called heart explosions. So basically, you could do this with friends, lovers, your postman. Maybe not in a yab-yum position.
No, not in the yab-yum position.
But you could do it in a hug. So basically, bonjour. What you want to do is a thing called mirror neurons.
Okay, don't go into that.
No? Okay, right, too intense. There's a science behind it. Let's not talk about that. Basically, all you want to do is feel the joy in your heart. Imagine walking away from a date and you've just had the best date ever and you're going, oh my God, that's such a best connection. I'm so in love. Oh my God. That feeling of love in your heart. Well, we both have that feeling.
Okay.
And then we'll hug. And we'll put the right side of our heart to the right side of our heart. And imagine that feeling of joy and love and, oh my God, I'm so in love. And just hold each other tight. And just breathe into each other's love. And if you're truly tantric and know about the heart lingam and the heart yoni, you could step it up a notch. And a woman has a heart lingam and a man has a
penis.
Heart. Yes. And a man has a heart yoni. So you could penetrate me with your heart lingam into my heart yoni. And a man's heart is as delicate as a woman's yoni. So be careful with it.
Welcome to Under the Covers, where we got some spicy, saucy tips to sparkle up your lovemaking on Valentine's Day. So I'm going to go first. My one is explore your lover with all 5 senses.
All 5?
First, all 5. With your eyes. Take them in, receive them, the whole body with your eyes. Everything. Yes. Then explore them with the sense of taste. Click, click, click.
Sexy.
Sexy. Then explore them with a taste of scent. I love smelling armpits personally.
She does.
I do. Then explore them with the sense of listening.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello? Listen to your partner's body. And the final one, when you've done all of those, they're going to be so fucking aroused. Explore your lover with the sense of touch.
Oh. Well, that leads me perfectly onto my one.
Go on, tell me.
Conscious touch.
Conscious touch? What is that?
Well, to truly get into a lady's yoni or man's lingam, it's all about the touch. And each touch can have an intention. And a touch can be, you know, worshipping, loving, nourishing, devotional. And if you feel it in your heart, if you feel that joy and love in your heart, you can channel it into someone else. And they'll feel it too. Boom, boom! Sexy time!
Sexy time! Go and try it out.
And take your time. That's the key thing.
Oh, yeah, take your time.
Take your time.
And enjoy it. See you next time.
Ciao, ciao.
Ciao, ciao.
Let's make out.
I'm not going to kiss you. I've been looking forward to this moment for quite a while. I finally get you on your bed.
In the cloud.
In the cloud.
In the cloud.
In the cloud. To ask you some questions. So what is this? What, like, you're wearing a horn on your head, you've got all this stuff around you. You call yourself a tantricorn. What is a tantricorn?
Well, in bed with Bev,
Yeah.
I am a fabulous unicorn. I identify myself as a unicorn.
What does that mean, though?
What does that mean?
What does that mean?
Well, I'll tell you. You know how people think that they're mermaids, pixies, elves, werewolves, hummingbirds, priestess. Well, I think I'm a unicorn, and I'm a tantricorn version of a unicorn.
What's a tantricorn version of a unicorn?
It's like a priestess, but a unicorn version of it.
What, so you're a high unicorn? A chief unicorn?
Well, there's no hierarchy in
No
the fabulous of unicorns. It's all about being gods and goddesses. So I promote the idea that we're all co-creators rather than, you know, a leader and I will lead people. No.
Oh, lead with a deep voice.
It's a lot easier if everyone is just co-creating together and there's no hierarchy and like everyone believes in their hearts of heart that they are a god or a goddess and they are empowered to create the heavens they want to live in.
What are the qualities of a unicorn that you really identify with?
Being fabulous and sexy, hashtag spread the sparkle. Making sure everyone feels fabulous and sexy and you like, you know, you always like helping others and like giving from the heart and raising the vibration, the community and the people you meet.
Is there anything to do with the actual physical creature?
Wow, let's have a look. Oh look! Hang on! I don't even work out!
What's that got to do with being a unicorn?
It's because I've got a horse-like body, babes. Look at my horse-like legs.
Oh my god! So does that mean that
cheetah skin.
Can I ride you then?
Yeah. Up on, babes! Mind the chandelier! So yes.
So yes. So this is all about kind of like a lingam, a phallus, or is it also connected to your third eye?
Well, I'm glad you asked. There's hundreds of us. There's like a whole Vice documentary about it and everything. Type in Vice unicorns and you see it. And there's a whole subculture of us. And basically I'm like a shepherd who brings us all together. And this is our form of expression. We're very much in the higher realms. Did you know that unicorns are from the 7th dimensions?
All
With
right.
like angels and stuff like that. We're very powerful creatures.
You are very powerful creatures.
Not only that, like, they're mentioned in the Bible. Leonardo da Vinci talks about them. Been throughout history.
Okay, so this is your connection to the 7th dimension.
Up to the universe.
Up.
For me, the thing that healed me the most is Tantra. So basically, I used to be a raging alcoholic, massive drug addict, and also really depressed, wanted to kill myself a lot. And my only form of escape was through drugs and alcohol. And just being fabulous and sexy. Then I stopped drinking, and then I had to change my life around. And I just had this weird side effect of tripping balls whilst making love to beautiful women, and I had to find out what was going on, and Tantra was the answer, and Tantra was the thing that has helped me the most. So love, mainly.
I was going to say, so how did Tantra help you?
Connection to myself again. Like, I was very much out there. Now I'm like, it is all aligned. The head, the heart, and the sex. When they're all aligned, everything works out. And now I'm very much on a completely different path.
And you said love. What about love?
Whenever there's any form of hardship or anything I need to get more strength from, I use the power of love rather than hate and fear. Because love is actually more powerful and unlimited.
You were alcoholic and drug addict quite recently, weren't you?
Year and a half ago.
Year and a half ago.
Mm-hmm.
So how have you changed that, and how are you now able to channel more love through your heart?
That's £10,000 worth of therapy.
Wow.
And it's all summarised in one sentence. A very wise teacher told me, which was, you got to feel it to heal it. And it's so true. It's all about getting out of it and into here. Mm. And it's so much easier if you just listen to your heart, rather than letting the chatter take over. And then this will guide you. And then you just flow and surrender into the universe. And then usually in abundance after that. It sounds so simple, but it's the scariest thing you'll ever do. Back in the days I used to have an unhealthy obsession with love. I was very much governed by rom-coms. I will find the one. I'm going to find love externally outside myself, and then I'll be complete. I need to find something that completes me. And then I realised, hang on, that's codependency, isn't it? I need to completely love myself in order for things to attract to me. Mm-hmm. So rather than clinging on to someone and going, I found the one, I'll do anything for you, it's more like, you need to be the one. And then the others will follow.
Yeah. So you've just come back from Hawaii and you've been doing all this amazing stuff to become a shamanic sexual healer and practitioner. And you also were learning about how to build transparent love communities.
This is true. It's my passion.
Yeah. What is a transparent love community?
It's basically a unicorn one, which is the 5 pillars of unicorn love, so to speak, are trust, honesty, communication, respect, and transparency.
Well, those just sound like great values for anyone to have in life, really. So, but what's different about applying that in a community setting?
With your lovers, basically. Community, lovers, friends. Like your friends are your lovers.
Shouldn't we all want to be like that, though?
Seems pretty basic.
Seems pretty basic.
It's really hard to live by because you need to be talking all the time. And that is key to happiness, communication. Because it's the best form of lubrication.
So, I would really love to know what it's like to be a unicorn. And I'd really love to try one of your horns.
Well, we do actually abide by certain rules and it's not for everyone. But you seem to have kind of got the hang of it. So, if you really want a horn...
Please.
Try it out for size. There's an act to this. Move that hand. Push, bash, brush. Put your hair down.
How's it look?
Fit.
Does it look like a unicorn?
You are.
I feel like a unicorn!
Well, you're
Oh my god, I feel like a unicorn!
You're a unicorn. So unicorns are like the high priestesses of the unicorn world. And you're the third one now. Do you want to do a unicorn snog?
Yes.
So basically, come towards me, open your mouth and go, ah!
Okay.
Unicorn snog.
I want to know more about what it actually means to be, because you call yourself a Tantric.
Yes.
What the fuck is that?
Well, so basically I do a lot of meditation now. Instead of taking drugs and like going to another dimension, I do it through natural highs, and I get a lot of stuff from the uniforce. So basically, I was on Ryanair channeling, meditating for 2 hours. Ryanair, really great source of inspiration before I was going to a Burning Man event, and I saw my future. Basically, it's literally non-stop visions of business plans, what I needed to do, and what my life purpose was, which was to create these tantric unicorns, tantricorns. So the visions were of, as a unicorn, what we do in the London clubbing scene is raise a vibration. So what we do, we go around to clubs, parties, demonstrations, anything, and we go in there and make it look fabulous and sexy and like raise a vibration. Level 1 of my vision. Level 2 was the Tantric Goddess activations sessions, which are one-to-one client stuff, and that is basically putting all the years of workshops, therapies, and everything that I've learned together and creating a 2-hour session
for women.
For women, to align the head, heart, and yoni. And I also do workshops as well. Wow. Which I do all around the world now.
Wow.
So I've just got back from Hawaii, Stockholm, going to be in Thailand, Bali. Very busy summer, basically. It's non-stop.
Amazing.
Yeah. Well, in bed with Bev. I've got a few questions for you. So, my love, my light, I would like to know the most important questions.
What?
Being a priestess, what superpowers do you have? We've all got them!
Well, I don't think of them in terms of superpowers.
They're so superpowered.
I don't think of them
I ejaculate at my head now. That makes no sense. Energy orgasms.
Yeah, so I just don't, I don't think of it like that because it's just part of my normal.
Oh.
So I don't really know how distinct my normal is from other people's. However, like if you ask me what my gifts are, I would say things like, well, probably the number one gift is my capacity to embody Shakti. So when
I do Shiva!
So that means that when I'm with clients, holding space for them one-on-one, and sometimes in workshops, but less, but mostly one-on-one, I become a vessel for the energy of Shakti, which is the pure creative life force. And this energy moves through me and expresses itself in whatever way it needs to hold space for and healing for my clients.
What do you mean? What do you do to your clients?
Love and sexual energy move through me and guide me as to what the client needs in that particular moment.
So if you had a monogamous boyfriend, how would they feel about this practice of yours?
I've always worked with women until last year, and then I've started to work with men since the end of last year. So my work with men, really includes holding space for their sexual healing and or their sexual awakening and or their reintegration of their heart with their sex, because so often for guys there's a cut off there somewhere.
Oh, we're doing the same thing, babes!
Yeah, obviously. So I've not had a partner since I've been doing that work, but I wouldn't think it would be a problem for the person who is my partner, because obviously they'd love me and think that what I do is amazing.
This is good! So, if there was one bit of advice you'd like to give to an up-and-coming aspiring priest or priestess, what would it be?
What would it be? What would it be? For me, one of the things I would say is listen to your intuition. because for me the calling to this work came when I really went within and was listening deeply to my inner self and my inner voice. And when I go into that space within myself, it's really clear what I need to do. And it's not to do with the mind at all. It's not to do with rational, analytical, intellectual thought or analysis of what should I do, how do I need to. It's kind of an inner listening to your inner voice and your deeper truth, your soul voice really. And that's guided me on this path. So that's kind of the main thing that I would say to anyone is like, connect to your soul, connect to your inner voice and your inner truth, and listen to that above all else.
That's nice.
Yeah.
So, how does one become a tantric priest or priestess?
There are courses, there's loads of courses and workshops. And again, so for me, my path was, I always speak from experience and then I just kind of share what I know. I did quite a lot of tantric workshops with some amazing teachers. And then I followed the calling to go and do a training in facilitating sexual awakening for women with Shakti Milan, amazing. And then I started to run groups and circles, so I was doing the work and I was doing it on myself. And this is key, I was doing all the practices for myself, on myself, constantly. So I wasn't ever teaching something I hadn't experienced or done. I did a priestess training through the Glastonbury Goddess Temple, Sacred Sexual Priestess, Priestess of Love. And that was a really, really deep journey of further sort of self-healing, further heart. Basically, what I was doing and what we were all doing was removing all the barriers to being a vessel for love in our bodies and in our hearts, so that we could be pure love and pure sexual energy as a goddess. In the, you know, we're all called to walk this path of love. It's really serious. We're all called to walk this path. It's a calling, and you know, there's many of us rising up now. As you start to walk this path, you will come against obstacles and you will come up against judgments from the norm, from mainstream society, from your family, from friends who've known you for a long time. This will happen. And, you know, there's also for women who are doing this as a remembering that happens from way back when we used to be in the temples as goddesses and priestesses. There's a time when women were persecuted for being that. And as women are remembering this, that they actually remember that physically in their body. So you can go through quite a pretty, what's the word, like a deep, it's quite a deep thing to remember that and walk through it and carry on walking on this path. But we are remembering and we are rising up.
Which is great. The goddess rising due to the fucked up patriarchal society.
Position of the day! Woo! Could you show us a practice, a position that somebody can do on their own?
Of course, my horse. So there's a practice I learnt through all my years of therapy, and the thing that made me love myself the most was to literally love myself. So on Valentine's Day, tonight, when you get home after work, seduce yourself, put on some nice lighting. I like to put on some fairy lights. Ching-ching! Put on some nice music. Basically, this therapy was all about just loving yourself in front of a mirror.
Mirror.
Ooh. That's right. No matter how beautiful someone is they'll always find a flaw in them somewhere, and they go, oh my god, my bum's too big, oh my god, blah, blah, blah. But to truly love yourself is to truly see yourself, and to really see each part of your body and really caress yourself and really look into yourself and seduce yourself and make love to yourself. And yeah, just really do that and like really feel into that and feel that love you do for yourself. And the secret of this practice is, if you love yourself enough, you start vibrating at such a level that you start attracting what you're putting out there, which is hotness.
And love!
And love!
Hot love!
Hot love! Sexy hot love! So yeah, whack up in front of a mirror basically.
I also wanted to show a practice that couples can do.
Oh, I'm in a couple, and others. Elena, hi! Tatiana, hi!
So for couples, here's a really hot way that you can spice up your intercourse. I just said intercourse.
Full intercourse, I hope.
This is if you are You've done like at least 2 hours of foreplay. Okay?
At least.
At least
Very
2 hours
important.
of foreplay. Set the scene, candles, beautiful lighting, soft lighting, music, the whole thing. At least 2 hours of foreplay. So now you're in coitus, alright? But we're just going to short circuit the whole thing and go straight to it, except we're just pretending, right? We're not actually doing full fucking. Okay, I'm going to talk you through it. Like, you're going to be on top. The guy's going to be on top.
Oh, right, okay. Well, as in, like...
As in,
oh!
No, shh, calm down, calm down.
All right.
Right, so we're together like this.
Yeah.
Like this or like this. Okay, this is called 9+1.
Oh.
Right? So you, as the Shiva, are going to do 9 short, shallow thrusts into my yoni.
Mm-hmm.
And as you do that, we're going to both exhale together. So let's just do that first bit, right? 9 short, sharp, quick ones with an out breath, right? Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Right, ready? Let's go. And then on 10, what you do is you do a slow, long, deep penetration, and we channel our sexual energy from our root to our crown, and we hold it there for a few seconds, and then as we exhale, we release the energy back down to our genitals. So let's just do that second bit. So do the deep thrust, inhale, and pull your energy up to your crown. And then exhale. And you can just round the body a little bit on the exhale. Should we try the whole thing now?
Yeah.
9+1! Ready? Okay, go.
And then repeat.
And then repeat. And
Nice.
repeat. And repeat.
And repeat.
So on that glorious note, it's time to say goodbye. Wishing you the most beautiful, gorgeous, love-filled, juicy, exciting, ecstatic, delightful Valentine's Day.
Love you.
Love you.
Oh. Unicorn song.